Hello, children. Hope you're all doing great in this pandemic day. So, I hope that you're all watching the video which I'm sending you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I have also received few of the worksheets, and I'm very happy about that. That you can understand whatever I'm telling. So I'll be more happy like if many of you send me the worksheets. Okay, so let us move on to the lesson now. So in the last video we just saw about creation of files and folders, right? Just we are going to extend it to the next level, that is we are going to see about MS Word, and for the next few weeks we'll be taking about only about the MS Word. So let me just give an introduction about what is MS Word. So MS Word, that is Microsoft Word, is a widely used commercial word processor. Okay, it is mainly used for creating text, entering text, editing text and all. So MS Word is simply called as Word or MS Word. Okay, they are often a software package which comes as a suite. Okay, and it's a part of a bigger package called MS Office. So what is a word processor, children? A word processor is a software package that enables us to create, edit, print and save documents. Okay, it is useful for editing purpose, that is editing an document. So that is why we use MS Word. We can also make posters out of it, and also we can make a resume, or you can type a document, something like that. Okay, so these are the main uses of MS Word. So we are going to see what are all things present in the MS Word in the upcoming classes. Let us just have a small recapitulation of the last video. Okay, so first we saw about how to create a file and a folder. I think and I'm aware that you have tried the same at your home. If not, okay, it's not a problem. We'll do it when we are coming to the lab. Okay, when you're all coming to the lab, we're anyways going to do the same thing. Okay, and also we saw like how to open MS Word. So where will MS Word be? Yes, very good. It is under MS Office. Okay, then where is MS Office? Very good. You have to first click on your start button. So a pop out occurs, and from that pop out you have to choose MS Office, then MS Word. Very good, children. So first, before that, moving on to MS Word, let us see the basic of exploring the window. Okay, so this is how a MS Word appears when you initially open it. Like it will not be displaying all the side buttons and all. I have just for explaining it to you, I have just marked everything. Okay, but the red color things will not be shown. Actually it will be a plain page with all these commands and tabs. Okay, so this is the basic window which you get when you start the Word application. So let us understand the various important parts of the window. Okay, so the first one is the file tab. Okay, that is the file tab, that is it can also be called as the office button. Okay, so as you see here, you can see an office button, right? Okay, that is also called as file tab. Okay, so you can click it to check the backstage view, that is it will have options like save, save as, new, open, print, etc. Okay, this is where you come when you need to open or save your files. Clear, children? Okay, next one is the quick access toolbar. So what is a toolbar actually? Toolbar is nothing but it will contain the basic necessary components for performing operation in a Word. Okay, uh, like all the commands, all the tabs, all the buttons will be placed here. Can you understand what I'm telling? All the commands will be placing here, right? So this quick access toolbar is actually present at the top. As you can see here, see the picture, see the topmost thing near the office button. Okay, you'll have quick access toolbar. So see here, the quick access toolbar, you have a save option. Okay, then undo, redo, then a blank page, and then for opening a particular document. Okay, so these are quick access toolbar. So you can also add a few more icons to this quick access toolbar, so that it will be easier for you to perform some operations. Otherwise, what you have to do, you have to go in a particular thing and you have to choose. So these are like shortcuts. So as you have shortcuts, you can also use toolbar as a quick access toolbar, right? Okay. Next one is the ribbon. So every word processor will have a ribbon. Okay. So these contains commands organized in three components. So as you can see, it will have the ribbon tab is here. So where is the ribbon tab? It is here. Home, insert, page layout, references, mailings, review, view. Okay. So these ribbon tabs actually contains three components. One is tab, the other one is group, and the last one is comments. So tabs contain, it actually appears across the top of ribbon and contain related comments. Like here you have, right, home, insert, page layout, references, mailings, those comes under tabs. And also they will have few options, they'll also have few options like this. Okay, so tab will contain many components inside them. Next one is groups. Groups are organized related comments. For example, group of comments related to fonts. Like if you click on this Calibri body, okay, is there written here, right? Calibri body, that is nothing but a font name actually. So if I want to change the font, I'll have few more options. Here is the font name, then here is the font size, okay, then here it will be denoted as capital A and small a. It indicates that my font can be changed into lowercase or uppercase or both. Yeah, then my font can be changed into bold, italics, then can be underlined, striked through. Then normally you know about superscript and subscript, right? So those can also be done here. So it will have groups, it will have group of comments under a particular tab. Okay, and then so comments, so these are also called as comments. Like if I want to change the font, I can change it using various types like font name, font size, then bold, italics, underlined and all. Okay, coming on to the next one is the title bar. So title bar denotes the name of a particular Word file. Okay, so as we saw earlier, we changed the name of the file, right? We gave a new name to a file that we created. Okay, so where is the title bar? A title bar will always be present at the top. Okay, here you can see document 1 hyphen Microsoft Word. So document 1 is the name of this particular document. So the name of the document will be displayed in the title bar. Are you clear, children? Can you understand what I'm telling? Okay. Next one are the rulers. So in this picture, you'll be able to see a scale like component. See? Can you see? Yes. That is called a ruler. So this is horizontal ruler and this one is the vertical ruler. So the use of ruler is that It helps to gauge the position of the elements. Okay, it helps to arrange the positions. So once you move the ruler, the page can be adjusted, right? Next one is the help button. So you'll always have a help button in whatever software you take. This is because it will just denote how to operate the particular software. So if you have any doubts regarding Microsoft Word, you can just go and click this help button, so that it will have inbuilt functions stating the uses of MS Word. So if you have any doubt regarding Microsoft Word, you can get help from this help button, right? And then next one is the zoom control. Zoom control is the here, it's present here. Okay, you can zoom in and zoom out the pages. So the pages whatever you operate can be zoomed in as well as zoomed out, so you can have your own control for zooming purpose. Next is the view buttons. So view buttons are here. So this is used for like if you want to read, if you want to have this page in a outline view, or in a draft view, or in a full screen view, or like a booklet view, you can use these buttons. Okay, so it will have many views. For example, it will have print layout view, full screen reading view, web layout view, then outline view, draft view, like that it will be having. Okay, so everything is like it will be useful for any other purposes. Like not only we are just printing books. Okay, you'll have many kind of books, right? If you want to put tabular column, and if you want to view in a printout format, you can use this view. Next one is the document area. Yes, the document area is this white portion. You can see the white portion, right? So this white portion is called the document area, where you will be typing all the text that you want to be saved. Okay, so this document area is the place where the text will appear. So whatever you want to type, you have to type only in this document area. So when you start typing, you will have a cursor. This cursor will actually be blinking. Okay, it will actually be blinking. Only then you can start typing your document. If there is no cursor, you will not be able to type a document, right? And then next one is the status bar. So the status bar, okay, it is present in the bottom. As you all know, where will the title bar be? Yes, the title bar will always be at the top, and the status bar will always be at the bottom. The status bar usually displays the document information. Okay, from left to right, it will always have total number of pages, words, documents, language, and all. Here it is displayed, right? You can see page number, then number of words that you are typing, then the language in which you are typing, then here you'll have date, time, and all. So all comes under status bar. And then next one is the text area. So text area is similar to the place where we type. Okay, coming on to the next is the scroll button. So you can see here the scroll button, you will have vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar. So you can move the documents to and fro, so that if you have a very large document, if you have, say for example, if you have a document of about 10 pages, and if you want to see the 9th page or the 7th page, you can just scroll the document and move on to the 7th page with the help of scroll bars. Clear, children? So this is the main thing that you have to know, and this will actually be very important when you're coming for your practical classes. Like you have to know what if I just ask you what tab is it, You should be able to tell what is it. If I ask you what this portion indicates, then you should be able to answer me what this portion indicates. Clear, children? So let us wind up with this session. Okay, just try out, just in your, if you have system at your home, just go and sit in the system and just try finding the names of all these bars. Okay, just keep your mouse pointer wherever you want, and the particular information will be displayed. Okay, so kindly go through this, children. Okay, always keep learning. Okay, don't have a full stop to your learning, because learning is actually very very essential. You should know new things daily. Okay, you should, as you're growing up, learning becomes an essential thing. Okay, so stay happy, stay safe at home, don't go anywhere, be at your home, be safe, children, because the condition is becoming very very worst. So kindly be at your home and obey to your parents' words, so that you know you'll be brought up in a good way. And we'll meet soon in the school, as I am also new and new to you. Like, we have to have a healthy conversation only if we see in person. So I'm waiting for the day. Hope you're also waiting for the same. Let us meet soon, children. Pray that we are going to meet soon. Take care, children. Bye.